Dr. Winters here, and I'm with Jennifer Hunt, and we're going to talk about why should you get your immune system tested at a deeper level.
Well, I have to say, I probably wasn't your average person as far as I know. I'm healthy, and I feel good. I don't get sick very often, but especially now when everything's talking about our immune system, I wanted to know does my immune system have any tweaks in it, or any places that it's lower than it should be? And you've explained so many times that our health really is in different levels and different pieces. And so when you explained to me that you could be fit and still not have a strong immune system, it's not a matter of anything else. But what do those numbers look like? Do I have everything I need to take care of me? And this test gave me a full understanding of everything.
Yeah, so let's talk about this test. We all get, if we go to the doctor, we get a CBC, complete blood count, and it tells us our white blood cells and the different types of white blood cells. And I consider that like a 10,000 foot view of the immune system. And this immune panel that we do, where we're measuring the specific lymphocytes, the specific infection fighters, I look at that as like going down and see how many soldiers are on the ground available for this fight. That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, and the details that were in there were things I've never, because I get those things checked, regularly, yearly. And this tested things that I didn't even know were part of my makeup. And then the nice thing is my immune system is strong. But now I know that what I'm doing is working. And that I really am as healthy as I feel like I am.
Right, and it gives you a lot of confidence because people would, in the time during COVID when everybody was basically scared of everything, I was like, people would ask me questions and I would say, well, yeah, I know what my natural killer cells are. I know what my T cells are. I know what my B cells are. I know my CD4, CD8 ratios. I know all this balance in my immune system. I know exactly where everything is. And that gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I never knew I'd have confidence knowing I have killer cells. but yes, and particularly in this time where we really are hearing a lot about our immune system, and to me that's such a peace of mind.
Because some people get this test and they find out they're better than they expected, and some people get this test and they find out they're really not where they thought they would be.
Yeah, and that's a false sense of security too. If you think you've got a strong immune system and you don't, is that really what you want to go out in the world in? And I know, being fairly health aware, I think about my immune system, but I know a lot of people have never thought about their immune system until this year. And so this was nice to know. The big thing I'm telling all my friends about this is do not wait until you're sick. The time to know about this is now. If you've got, the reason I get my house checked for termites once a year is so that a problem can be caught before the house starts collapsing. I don't wait till I got rotten teeth before I go to the dentist. I want to know now. Do I have the protection I think I have? This is like ultimate insurance as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and the reality is, speaking of insurance, you're going to have to go to a doc like me to get the test done because otherwise insurance dictates, and you can only get it done with certain cancers and certain rare diseases. Can you even get this done? But when we go outside that model, you're fine to get anything done you want.
Well, and it's not anything that's outrageously expensive.
No,
either.
It's not at all.
I mean, I've had blood work done before that when I saw the cost, it was like $1,200. And this is I think, something most people can afford. And, it's a couple of dinners out, basically. And if I had children, I would still want to know this.
Yeah.
If I had older parents that, heaven knows what's going on there, I would, people I'm responsible for, I want to know what are we dealing with, and what am I worrying about that is not even a problem.
Yeah. So that's why everybody should get this done.
Yeah, and I don't know why no doctor has ever talked to me about this before. No one's ever talked to me about, we've all been to doctors all our life. Nobody's ever talked to me about checking my immune system, and to me that's no different than again, like the car, you get the oil change, they check everything out. This is telling me how strong is what's inside my body working for me. And is there anything I should be concerned about? And the nice thing too is this also gives you an idea of what direction to go. It's not just throwing darts at a wall. you got an idea of where to look and what might need to be supplemented or changed.
Yeah, and this is also, by the way, a lab that's done at a conventional lab, LabCorp. So it's not anything exotic. You don't have to go any unusual place for it. You just have to go to a LabCorp draw center.
Well, and I have to say, they have got social distancing and everything else down to it. I mean, you are in and out of there in 5 minutes. And it's almost like a drive-through. You just kind of walk in and everything checks in. They do their thing and you leave.
Yeah, they do a great job. We get the results in a couple days. So.
And they also send the results to the individual too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am very glad I had this time.
All right. Dr. Michael Winters with Jennifer Hunt on why you should get your immune system tested.